Thank you for joining us this evening, CSU in Fort Collins. I'm Emily Biffinger.
And I'm Baylee Lakey. Well, spring break is right around the corner. Emily, do you have any fun plans?
I actually do. I'm going out to California, going to do a road trip with some friends. What about you, Baylee?
Yeah, I'm going to go home, just see my family, and get a lot of rest and relaxation.
That sounds great.
It has finally happened. After 3 years of constant reintroduction, the ASCSU Senate has passed a bill that would grant Senate seats to the diversity offices of CSU. This came after extreme backlash from various social minority communities after the Senate initially voted down the proposed bill. 9 diversity offices will be granted 2 Senate seats each, completely changing the structure of the ASCSU Senate. While some are celebrating the victory, others are criticizing, stating that the diversity offices have been given special rights.
My country of origin or experience. If you have not seen these barriers, I encourage you to find them because you won't. This is an environment that scares a lot of people away. It scares a lot of Hispanics away. It scares a lot of African Americans away. It scares a lot of the LGBTQ community away. But it also scares a lot of white people away. I stand in the front lines of recruitment and I know that ASCSU scares a lot of people away, but it's not because of race. But maybe because people get attacked here for thinking differently. People get attacked here for speaking differently.
While things are pretty contentious in the ASCSU community, it seems Fort Collins City Council will have their moment this week as well. Tonight, the City Council will be discussing a plan to slash community greenhouse gas emissions, and the city staff will present 31 climate initiatives and 3 potential plans to cut emissions by 20%. The goal is to accomplish this by the end of the year of 2020. We'll keep you updated on this story.
A piano is being painted in the Laurie Student Center to honor CSU professor Temple Grandin. The Temple Grandin piano is part of the Piano About Town program, which allows local artists to turn donated pianos into colorful pieces of interactive art. Starting this past Wednesday, March 9th, Nick, Henry, and Paul Covey cracked open the first can of paint and started to prep the piano. The mural will highlight Grandin's work to improve the treatment of animals. After it is completed, the piano will be left around campus for CSU students and faculty to appreciate the meaning behind it and, of course, enjoy some music. According to the visual arts assistant for the city of Fort Collins, this is a unique approach for the Piano About Town program.
They're based on actual person. It's an unusual piano too for us. It's our first one that's involving stencils and a more kind of modern art approach. A lot of ours are just hand painted murals that are created from people's sketches and that kind of thing. So these are actually from photographs of Temple Grandin.
If you would like to see the painting in progress, the Coveys will be working on the piano in the Kerfman Gallery up until March 23rd.
In Fort Collins, you may have noticed some relief in traffic lately. That's because of a change in the train scheduling has been made on the intersection of Riverside and LeMay that has reduced traffic concentration. A decrease around 60% over the last 2 years. The biggest change, though, is the amount of time blockage lasts. It was previously an average of 7 minutes and has decreased to around 3.5.
A Fort Collins medical startup has raised a large amount of money ahead of its first product launch. CHD Bioscience has raised an astounding $1.7 million, which will help launch an orthopedic implant that will replace a missing bone or act as support for weak ones. The infection-resistant implants can potentially help millions of people around the world and will hopefully launch later this year.
An idea became a reality for 2 CSU seniors who took a leap of faith and started their own business. In under 7 months, the health-inspired Diesel Nation has already established its spot in the world of fitness, as anchor Aislyn Carrillo reports.
Andre Hernandez and Caleb Collins took their passion of maintaining a healthy lifestyle to a new level. Diesel Nation provides those who wish to better themselves with the necessary tools and resources to do so.
We wanted to help people. We wanted to find a way to reach out to people based upon nutrition and exercise, but trying to change that fact, trying to make it one and the same, that you couldn't have nutrition without exercise and exercise without nutrition.
Diesel Nation recognizes that everyone looks different and strives for their clients to be happy in their own skin. Collins and Hernandez use a variety of different methods to reach out to potential clients.
Currently, the methods that we use are social media and person-to-person contact. The social media accounts that we use are Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then Pinterest for all the ladies out there. We use social media to spread our apparel and our services. Some of the services that we have are personal training and, like I said, nutritional advice. And then we also use person-to-person contact. We speak in front of people. We let them know what our business is about.
Diesel Nation's website offers many services such as over 15 video tutorials, fitness tips, an online store, a blog, and much more. With over 5 pages of video tutorials, their YouTube channel offers information on different types of supplements, nutritional advice, dieting, and even strength training.
From the sound of it, Diesel Nation has a lot to look forward to. Find Diesel Nation on Facebook or Twitter to keep up with their journey to success.
You know, Emily, it's always really inspiring for me to see CSU students following their dreams and really starting a business. That's a big deal, and it's a big accomplishment.
And honestly, these kids, I mean, they're not even kids anymore. These men are starting their career, and they're really getting started on this. And as CSU Rams, we need to continue to support them.
Definitely. That does it for your news segment. Nicole Conklin is up next with your weekly weather forecast.
And if you're staying in Fort Collins for spring break, it looks like you're in luck.
Student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and KCSUFM.com. Live local new music now. And news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Conklin, your weather anchor for tonight. Currently, we have the live cam up here at CSU, and it's pretty dark right now, but earlier it was a lot brighter because the days are getting longer, and in no time, our evenings will still be lit up because of that summer weather coming in just a few months. The current temperature right now is about 51 degrees. We shouldn't see any winds pick up. However, there is a slight chance of 3-mile-an-hour winds coming around midnight or so, but the evening is expected to be very clear. The lows across the state tonight on the western slope, we have a lowest temperature 14 in Gunnison and 24 in Vail. Everywhere else is going to hover around the mid-20s to the mid-30s. Pretty nice night tonight, pretty clear. On the eastern plains, we have a 29 in Lamar, 24 in Lyman, and a 32 in Burlington, one of our warmer temperatures on the eastern plains. On the I-25 corridor, we have a 31 in Pueblo, 31 in Colorado Springs, a nice 37 in Denver, cooling off to a 34 in Fort Collins. We're above freezing, so I can't complain. Tomorrow is going to be beautiful, just like it was today. It's going to be nice and clear. On the western slope, we'll have a 46 in Gunnison, 53 in Vail, and a nice 68 in Grand Junction. On the eastern plains, we'll have a 68 in Lyman and Burlington, and a 71 in Lamar. On the I-25 corridor, Pueblo will be a nice 72, 67 in Colorado Springs, a 70 in Denver, and a cool 67 in Fort Collins. But the good news is it's going to be nice and clear and sunny tomorrow. Around 8 a.m. it'll be 46 degrees, cool and clear. Like I said, keep that jacket on you. Around noon, it's going to warm up to about 67 degrees. And as the day goes on, it's going to be about 70 degrees with light breezes, but it's still going to be pretty nice and warm. Heading out the door tomorrow, I would keep those sunglasses on you because it's going to be sunny all day. There is no cloud coverage expected in the forecast. And keep that light jacket on because it will be cool in the morning. Shed it around 10 or 11 or so when it warms up to that 60-degree weather. And definitely keep that smile on your face because we are on our last Friday before spring break. Looking at our 7-day planner, we'll have a high of 72 tomorrow, really nice. We're going to cool off over the weekend, 70, 69 on Sunday. We're going to cool off even more Monday, 65 and a 53 on Tuesday. We're getting even cooler Wednesday, 48, and Thursday we'll have 43 degrees, pretty cool. And Thursday happens to be St. Patrick's Day. If you're sticking around Fort Collins, we're going to have the annual Lucky Joe's Thanksgiving Day Parade taking place this Saturday at 8 a.m. So be sure to get out there and enjoy it. If the kids, the weather will be nice. However, on the actual day of St. Patty's, the high is expected to be about 47 degrees with a low of 23 and mostly cloudy. So bundle up if you're planning on going out that night. For spring breakers deciding to go out of town, vacationing, visiting families, take lots of photos and tweet them when you get back to me at Nicole Conklin 6 at Twitter, and be sure to use the hashtag CSU Spring Break 2016 for a chance to have your photos featured on CTV. I hope everyone has a very safe spring break, and I can't wait to see you guys when we get back. Stay tuned. Rachel has the update in the world of Ram sports.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Good evening, Rams. We've got a lot going on in the world of Ram sports, so we are going to get right into it, starting with the women's basketball team. The Rams are headed to their third ever Mountain West Championship game on Friday after beating the New Mexico Lobos 60-42 on Wednesday in the semifinals. The number 1 Rams will take on number 2 Fresno State at noon on Friday. The last time the Rams played Fresno State, they clinched the Mountain West title with a 68-55 win. If the Rams win Friday afternoon, they will make it to the NCAA tournament, and the Rams have missed making the tournament the last 2 years after winning the Mountain West regular season title. Needless to say, a lot is on the line for these girls, and it will be a battle throughout the whole game. Now for the men's basketball team. With their win against San Jose State on Wednesday, the Rams are moving on to play Boise State at 9:30 tonight. And although it doesn't look like they will be making a run in the NCAA tournament, the Rams have already been invited to a tournament. Coach Larry Eustace didn't announce which one on Tuesday. Eustace clearly wants to focus on the game in front of them. And senior Teal Daniels and his teammates will be quick to accept an offer to continue playing, saying, "We want to keep playing basketball as long as we can if we have the opportunity to. We don't want to stop. It's all we have as seniors, and I'm sure the juniors and sophomores and the younger guys feel the same way we do." Our very own Travis Green is out at the tournament, so make sure to check out his recap after the game on our YouTube channel. And the NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships is taking place this weekend, and the Rams have 3 athletes participating. Jefferson Abbey, Mustafa Hassan, and Terrell Mock will all be representing the green and gold in Alabama. Abbey and Mock are both 10th seeds in their long distance events. Hassan will be 14th in the men's shot put. Hassan will also be participating in the IAAF Indoor Track and Field World Championships in Portland on the 18th. And it's a pretty exciting time in Ram athletics, so make sure to check back after spring break to catch up on everything you missed over break. And an exclusive interview with Courtney is up next, so don't go away.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
I am Courtney Fromm, and I have your entertainment news for tonight. Spring break is here. Well, at least for me. For all of you students who still have tests tomorrow, here's the Pup of the Week, Brady Santos, to make studying a little bit better tonight.
Our dog's name is Brady. He's a Dachshund Cocker Spaniel. They told us initially he was a German Shepherd mix, but he's so small that we don't think that's the case. He's 4 months old, and he actually speaks about 4 languages, or at least understands 4 languages, because that's how many language we speak at our home. We also got him for a bounce rescue, and yeah, we've had him for over 2 months now.
Thank you, Brady. I hope you have a great spring break. Even though we're going to miss seeing these pups on campus, we all deserve a relaxing break. Okay, so any fun, crazy spring break plans for you?
Not really. I'm just trying to work and make some money.
I don't. I might just take a road trip spontaneously.
We my friend went to Kansas, go to Kansas.
You guys are going to go to Kansas?
Yes.
What's in Kansas?
Just like a small group conference.
No, I'll probably just go snowboarding, hopefully, and just hang out.
You know, spring break's always a good time. Going to California, be on the beach.
I'm just gonna relax. That's the crazy thing.
Because midterm's a little tough?
Absolutely. So busy. Just looking forward to some couch time.
So no Cabo, anything like that?
Not this year.
Yeah, I'm going to visit my sister in Cincinnati.
Okay, anything crazy going on out there? Just going to say hi?
Yeah, she has a musical going on at her school, and I'm going to go see that. So
no plans. I'm just working and taking some time for myself.
A little bit of break from school, midterms, everything like that?
Yeah, I'm excited to have this time for myself.
That's going to be a good time, but spring break, it's a time to relax, enjoy, and chill on the beach, and that's what I'll be doing.
It seems like several students are looking just to lay low this spring break. To help, I have reappearing guest Vinny Sangaline to give us some fun tips on the upcoming spring break. Vinny, how are you?
Thanks for having me, Courtney. I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. So what are some tips you have for spring breakers?
You know, this coming holiday, spring break, there's a lot of us that are very excited.
Woo-hoo.
I myself am super excited for this break. I don't know about you.
Oh, I'm very excited.
But I think there's a couple things that we all need to go over to make sure that we have a safe and really relaxing spring break.
Yeah? Where are you going for spring break, Vinny?
I myself am going to Jamaica, Sandals, Jamaica. Bought a one-way ticket for myself. Going out there. It's going to be fun.
Yeah?
It's going to be some time.
So let's go back to those tips. What were you saying that what people need to know?
What I think people need to really keep in mind this summer is that dehydration is a huge problem facing college students especially.
Yeah.
I know we all don't drink water all the time, but it's really helpful to remember that it's important to hydrate.
Yes.
A lot of people get in very sticky situations with overconsumption of alcohol.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yes.
What about people staying in Fort Collins? Do you have any tips for people who are kind of staying at home? A lot of people that I interviewed they were staying here for the break. So what do you think for them?
You know, these days HBO is a big hit, at least in my house. I sometimes spend hours a night watching some good House of Cards or maybe some Gossip Girl.
And it seems like it's going to be like a little bit more chilly out, so maybe go hiking, stay in.
Hiking's a great solution to boredom. You know what? It's not too late for those New Year's resolutions to kick in.
Oh yeah, definitely not too late.
You know, we can still pretend like there's, still some effort to try to work out. At least I do all the time.
Oh yeah.
But each night I end back up with the Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
But
so wait, you're going to Jamaica. Do you have any fear of flying? What about people who have fears of flying?
You know what? Flying is one of the funnest parts of traveling, I think. Especially in today's world, you get to dress up, maybe pretend like you're a celebrity or look like Kanye.
Yeah.
Maybe walking through the airport.
So you're excited for your spring break overall?
I'm very excited for spring break. And I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful spring break. And remember to hydrate, sunscreen, and have fun.
All right, well, thank you, Vinny, for joining us once again. I really appreciate it. And make sure you send in your spring break photos to Nicole, because she'll be looking for them. Well, that's all I have for you tonight, Rams. CTV will return the week after spring break. Please be safe, and in the wise words of Tony Frank's email, don't do anything stupid. Thank you for watching, Rams. Good night.